Hey everybody. We have a 5-minute delay going on right now, so I will not be responding to chat very much. I don't know what's up with Patreon going wild, but I appreciate those. It's interesting that those are going off. Games list. Bubble Wall through stage 30. Magical Puzzle Popbles. 12 stages. Radius 3. No slow. Stage 2. Good luck with that one. Pretty rough. This is Group M, round 1. Put that up there as well. They're doing round 2 as well, right back to back. Let's see if I can't get these screens incorrect. I'll mess with his screen, see if I can't fix Bendy Human's output. Oh, that's why. Okay. YouTube attacked me for this band's music. I'm wondering if they'll do it again. This is Valkyrie Profiles OST. But whatever. So we're starting with Bubble Bobble. They got 9 stages to do. Magical puzzles. They can choose any 12 stages they want, but 12 at the start is fine. Radius 3, no slow. Stage 2 needs beaten. we are almost ready. It's off. There we go. It took Jello a second to figure out how to load that state, but that's fine. There's only one song in Bubble Bobble. I'm inclined to play it for a very short amount of time. Banjo version, at least. Playing it for the whole 20 minutes would drive me as crazy as playing the game. Yeah. So we do have a 5-minute delay on there. I'm debating whether I want to use that or not. I don't think I do. So it's probably just a temporary thing. I'd rather the chat just not give hints on how to play. That would be easier than doing delay. I'd rather do that. So that's probably the way I'll go in the future. Just trying it out, making sure I still understand how it works. It's pretty easy to turn on and off. Dying onto a balloon, onto a bubble, gets the kill. A lot of trouble in level 23 and 22 as well. 22 is a little strange. Well, that's enough bubble bubble. How about Pictionary? Popcorn stage is so good. Hey, Tallman's trying really hard to burn that ghost instead of just bubbling him, forgetting about his primary weapon. Hey Tallman's in the lead. Stage 27. Yeah, the on-screen chat, because it's delayed, doesn't make any sense, so I'm going to turn it off for now, but we'll get that turned back on next race. They're doing one back-to-back here, so our second group will also be this one right after each other. They're just going to queue up for a second game. They're crazy. Level 29 Toaster City is finished. Hey Tallman's on the last stage of Bubble Bobble. Almost got bitten by Beluga. What is that whale's name? The ghost whale. Bendy Human's also there. That bracelet in the top right is pretty nice, but I don't think that they need it. It's not that nice. It's not worth climbing all that coaster for. Well, I guess it is if they game over to this Furious Toaster. The green flute does nothing. Bouncy Land. Last stage. You don't have to use the thunder here, but it sure helps. These spring monsters don't have anywhere to run. You can still miss though, because they jump high enough to evade some of the bolt. Hey, Tallman's being chased by the ghoul. Oh man, raised. 2 to go. If you're really in a hurry, you can just jump in there and kill them, and you might die in the process if it's timed wrong, but you usually will get them too. Hey, Tallman's done. Bubble Bobble's finished on 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Next game. This game is a little strange. It is a puzzle game. You need to reach the princess, but you generally do that by removing the tiles she's standing on and making her come down. If you do it wrong, you have to destroy yourself with DNA together. Restart. Any human also done. Everyone else is on the last stage. Well, I wasn't looking. Bubble Bobble got completed. I think once they realize how this weird puzzle game is played, it won't be so tricky. Hey, Tallman's beaten level 1. That's the start of controls being understood. That's most of it. By the time they get through level 4 or 5, they'll understand everything. Zero gravity in 10 minutes and 40 seconds is moving on. Just Jello working on that last level. That's the song I want, finally. I was looking for it. Jello is finished with Bubble Bobble as well. That game is defeated in 11 minutes and 40 seconds. Everyone's working on puzzle game now. This game insults your IQ when you can't get it. For some reason. So, you know, the thing is, and I put this in my directions, so what we're going to be doing, chat, is avoiding talking about exactly how to play these games, giving hints inside, unless I gave them a hint, in which case I can freely talk about it. One of the hints I gave them is that they can destroy block any direction above or below them as well. That's the ticket to figuring out stage 1. If you don't understand that concept, you will never do it. It's involved in a lot of them. There's no jumping or anything. That's actually the kill yourself animation to get out of the soft lock puzzle. Gravy's figured it out. It's a little strange of a puzzle game, but once you understand that, you can really start getting moving. Jolo's got it. That's everyone. Everyone's on their way. Hey, Tallman's still got a commanding lead here. That level's just a red herring level, I guess. This stage is full of immortal slimes. It's easy to get incredibly confused in a puzzle game and miss the obvious solution. I feel like all 12 of these levels have pretty obvious solutions when you understand the mechanics. But I got stuck on one of these for way too long myself, like 5 minutes, just missing something very easy to see, actually. Hey, Tallman's got that one beaten. Level 6 seems to be trouble for people. The princess's position is very important in these, because she cannot walk off platforms. She goes down with the train. So what we saw Hey Tallman do there was wait on her position a whole lot. Hey Tallman's on level 10. And it's only been 10 minutes. Making good progress. At level 6, though, it's really tripping people up. We've already seen the solution by Hey Tallman. And I think Jolo is also beating it, it looks like, to me. I don't know what their solution for this slime is. Nah. Having trouble with this. Hey, Tallman's getting confused by the doors puzzle. This game is a very interesting one. I don't know how many puzzles there are in it, but you have stage select, so it should have been easy for me to check. Probably 100. The doors take 3 seconds to reload. You know how doors are. With the ammunition of doors. I think this is Tallman's last stage. Almost wiped this out. There's a slime in his way. Dang. Just waiting gets rid of the slime. Problem solved. Tallman's finished, that's it. Pretty easy 12th puzzle. Put him up for a little bit, but found that solution pretty quick after that. Jolo Ninja also getting close, but not quite there yet. mispositioned the princess there. Time for Gradius 3 with no slowdown, which I saw people bragging about being able to take this pack on. Well, why don't you go ahead and give this one a shot on the side? This is the hard game in the set. Normal mode Gradius, all the way through level 2. Me and Slowbeef had a hell of a time achieving this basic thing. It was level 3 that really stopped us, though. Looks like everyone's making good progress on puzzle game, though. They got past that one stage that was stumping them. And humans trying to figure out what gimmick they want to do with these spikes. Being hoisted by nonsense, honestly. Here on round 9, we have to hit the spike without falling off the edge. A little bit of confusion on how that's supposed to happen. There it is. It's very important that they do this last one at the right time. Yeah, that's a solved puzzle too. Gravy's been on this bat stage for a little while. Okay, he's got it. I was wondering if he got stuck there or not. Round 11 for Bendy. Hey, Tallman's making ways through level 1, but has died and lost all their power-ups, and that's not a great place to be. Really, the best bet for this is to, from the start of one of those 2 stages, succeed the whole way through. If you take a death, you might have a really hard time getting back in. It would be better off restarting, honestly, than trying to do it from the midway point that the checkpoint would put them at, but that's up to Hey Tallman if they want to do that. Looks like they do. Hills of Intent. Looks like Zero had no trouble with that puzzle. Jolo's trying to work out the final one. Zero's got a problem. Wouldn't be surprised if nobody clears Gradius. But we'll see. It's worth a shot, right? Normal mode Gradius with no slowdown is pretty mean. Bendy has made it. Jolo Ninja's finished. Bendy's to the last level. Trevian's almost there. Having trouble with this one bat stage. 2 to go. Zero's the last one working on puzzle time. Really close times here. Hey Tallman's in the lead, but if anyone's good at Gradius enough to beat this on slow-mo remove, that could easily change. Zero's on the final puzzle. Gradius is going to end up being a big deal here. Is anyone going to be able to clear it, or are we already set in our times? I would not want to be the one fighting this boss with no power-ups like Hey Tallman's trying to do right now. Yeah, it's too slow, too weak. You are free to design your ship however you want. Power-ups I would recommend are any laser that helps you with the stage, any piercing laser, so anything but ripple, and the reduce. If you can get the reduce on, it makes your hitbox tinier and gives you a shield. It does both. Double down your value. How many speed ups do you like? 3 is too many, I think. Everyone is done with magical puzzle popples. I haven't seen level 2 yet. A couple people just got here though, so we'll see how it goes. Level 2 is definitely troublesome. There's a lot of stuff. It's definitely a level you want power-ups for. You can do it without it though. I don't know how much of this game is doable without power-ups, especially with the slowdown gone. But level 2 is, for sure, it can be done. And I honestly think level 3 could be done as well with some deaths. Without a single power-up, you would need missiles for the boss, but you can get them before the boss at the checkpoint. So that's okay, right? It's balanced. If you rebuild your whole ship, you can do it. Zero's got the ripple beam, which it doesn't pierce, but it's pretty wide, so it has its own value. I don't like it as much as the other ones, though. But it is a laser. If you can get any options at all, back it up, you'll really spit everywhere. The problem with this game is it does not let you do the blaster and the laser at the same time. You have to pick. So he lost his ripples, effectively wasting some energy. Hey, Tallman's made it to the bubble zone and has an option and a laser. No shields, though. If they can get through the bonus round, I'd count that, but honestly, the bonus round is even worse than the stage. How many of these bubbles would you pop, considering that they are very quick and everywhere? Hey, Tallman's pixels away from losing this run, but as long as he doesn't get hit, he's going to keep all that power and easily beat the boss. Well, maybe not easily, but you know. Damn. Tallman's stuck in this hell pit that is the second Well, actually, it's the last fourth of the stage. They made it to this checkpoint. It can be done with no power-ups if you're really good at baiting and dragging these enemies from the bubbles. They are very fast and annoying. Looks like he's better at it than I am, so is that the boss? Nice work. We might see him beat Gradius here. This boss is pretty damn simple, so I think it's over. I think Tallman has done it. Yes, that's it.
Dang.
That's the wrong dang.
Dang.
That's the one. Cheerful dang. That's what we need. Tallman has beaten all 3 of my games. Nice work, Tallman. Group G has a winner. Alright, this is M, my bad. M, part 1, goes to Tallman. Who's going to take second? Zero Gravian already on stage 2. Alright, no, that's Jola Ninja, actually, my bad. Jola Ninja was one of the ones who got through the puzzle stage pretty fast, so they look like they're doing really well, too. The really nasty stuff, like I said, comes out in stage 3, but none of this is easy. It's so easy to get clipped when nothing is slow, and then you lose everything, and you gotta deal with that. You can run into the terrain in Gradius and you'll die. Enemies on normal shoot more bullets than on easy. That's one of the big differences. It's really annoying. It's not usually that bad, but when they're really like shooting bullets as quick as they come out, it's awful. And of course, no slowdown means none of the delay that should be there is there now. So it's just all at the same speed, which is faster than intended is the speed on a game that's already pretty mean. If you compare this bubble zone to the... Just watch a YouTube video of Gradius 3 and you'll see the big difference. You can snore your way through normal Gradius 3 in this area. Jolo has made it to the boss with no power-ups. That's probably fine. This is where their checkpoint is, so they're gonna have to do it probably without lasers. The blaster isn't as weak as it seems, though. They're gonna have to deal with a lot of bubbles, but if they can manage to just keep the boss in the back and not get hit by the ones going up and down, that's really all this boss has. They dove too far. I think they have too many speed-ups. Bendy's also at the second stage. Zero's working on stage 1 still. At the start of stage 1. Is Jola gonna use a continue? Doesn't look like it. Maybe they ran out. I'm not sure. They have to restart the whole game though. In any case, that's what they're doing. Hey, Tallman doesn't know that he finished, so I better tell him. His time is actually much shorter than he thought it was. He didn't know that he was in level 2 or 3 there. He was actually starting level 3. Bubble Monster is certainly the boss of what I would call level 2 for sure. Well, Tallman's technical time is 34:26 because that's what he typed it in, but his actual time is more like 32 minutes, and that's what I'm going to put in there. Options are additional ships. I think the most important upgrade is the force field, especially now when you need that extra hit. The force field gives you more than a couple. Reduce gives you 1 extra hit, so you just have this 3 HP ship that's tinier, though. At full power, you're very tiny. After you take 1 hit, you're medium-sized. And once it's all gone, you're back to this regular ship, ready to take another question mark power-up. It's very nice. I saw what Tall Man's time actually was. It's 31 minutes and 3 seconds. Jam into some Punch Out while the rest of the players work on this mess. Been to humans learning about the chasing bubbles too, and they're stuck in this checkpoint. Zero Gravian's loaded. Can they keep this build? I feel like they could do well with this on these 2 stages. Ripple kind of is annoying later in some stages where it's hard to hit the boss because the hitbox is so big. On the laser, it doesn't go in. They got taken out though, and they lost all those upgrades. It sucks. It would be nice to just have the one good run through the whole thing, and theoretically that would be the easiest way. I was kind of expecting somebody to pull it off, to dodge every single bullet, because it's not that bad when you're fully upgraded to do any of this. One little mistake and you're finished. But having 4 options going with all the lasers, you hit the whole screen, so everything dies right away. And if you have a force field, you can take a hit or 2. You're really strong compared to this mess that Jolo's trying to do. It's very hard to do this boss with nothing. I think Zero just pulled it off too. Oh man, 1 hit left, dies to the boss. That sucks. I heard something about laser increasing the game's difficulty, but I don't know anything about how that works. That's interesting, if true. They lower the game's difficulty to make up for power loss. They didn't go far enough with that, if that's true. They really should have taken it a step further. And really reduce the game's difficulty when you have nothing. When you take a death, everything should be toned down dramatically. That's the way it should work. They insist on taking away all of your guns. Zero Gravian's in the bubble zone with the force field and an option. They just take a bullet to the front of the ship, but he's okay. And a bubble too. Still has 1 bit of force field left, so I guess the force field's with 4. And it's gone. Force field destroyed. Good luck. Can get another one if you can get the exclamation points on it. It's quite a few though. I don't think there's that many left in the zone. Oh man, eaten by the bubble monster. Bubble zone is level 2. Hey Tallman thought that he was in level 1 the whole time, yeah. because this game kind of just rolls into the next stage. It doesn't really ever say stage 1 or anything. I just call it stage 3 because it certainly has different music and enemies and stuff. Each stage is very different from each other. Zero Gravity is so close, and I hate this checkpoint, but you can totally do it from here if you can just manage to get to the boss. That's the easy part, is the boss fight itself. Getting there sucks. You're only going to get a couple of upgrades, though. Speed ups and maybe missiles, and that doesn't help against the boss. Gilda's almost got an option if he wants it, or saving up for something else. I don't know what's on their question mark. Oh, these bubbles, man. Juking around them. Zero Gravian's gone into the bonus zone. Good luck. It's not a fair bonus zone. It will crush you out of nowhere. You just gotta know where to go, really. I can't help with that. I can barely do it. It's totally a memorization thing. So good luck to Zero Gravian trying to do that instead. Definitely would be better off fighting the boss, I think. Because the boss is Jump of sorts. Jilla Ninja's there. Zero's asking me if it's legal to go in there. I respond that it's hell and yes, and then I look back and he has died in the bonus zone. Big shock. I think our players have some time left here. Will anyone else take down Gradius? They've all come really close. They've all seen, I think, the boss. Zero Gravian's 10 feet away from the boss. He's gonna keep trying. It took me a couple of tries to figure out how to pattern these stinking enemies. Jilla Ninja is finished. 43:30-ish, thereabouts. Nobody passed on any of these games. 2 people still working on Gradius. Oh, Zero Gravian. If they hadn't gone into the bonus round, they probably would have had this. If they beat the boss here, that would have been the deal breaker. The bonus round stole the victory from them if they get this win here, because it took so long to get through it and die to nothing. And this boss, it took him out. Well, he has a plan for this section right here. It would appear that using missiles and and ramming into them and dying. Well, it worked last time. He's got the 2-way forward missiles. Oh man, that's the worst thing in this game, is when they shoot you. They don't have a wind up or anything. There's no warning. It just shoots. I'm not surprised that the checkpoint that's holding everyone up is this one. Zero Graven came really close. I don't know how much time they have left here. They're running out because Bendy got here first and had a couple of minutes. Zero needs to beat this boss pretty much on this try. So they're out of time. Nice dodging. Almost made it. That stupid bullet at the end. Dang turrets. I'm just waiting for my bot to say that Bendy's time is up. I'm not sure how much time is that gonna be. I like to destroy all the turrets. I hate them. They shoot too much. Zero still has time. I'm not sure how much. It can't be much. I haven't seen Bendy's tick yet. He beat this boss. Looking good. That's it. Zero Gravian did it. Man. He actually did. What is Bendy Human's time? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Let me look at that. I might be wrong about whether Zero Gravian won or not, but Zero's time is 46:49. I need to see if Bendy was out of time or not. Bendy's time, let me see. Zero did not make it. He lost by a minute or so. Bendy's time is 45:10. He timed out on Gradius, and the bot never said anything about it. 90 seconds too slow. Gravian beat it, but did not beat it fast enough. Or at least didn't beat the other two games fast enough. We'll be back with no delay, and we're just going to enforce no spoilers about how to play the game in the chat. Kind of rules in the future. So we'll be back in a minute, folks. And we should be going offline about as soon as I go online. So yeah, won't be long of a break.